I lost my job to a motherboard monkey, and bro, I am not irritated from it. I'm actually kind of more intrigued that it happened because my boss is such a lazy piece of shit that instead of running his own fucking restaurant, the fucker spent 6 months making his own fucking AI manager, and the fuck ass doesn't even work, bro. That rusty clanker doesn't do shit. That stupid fucking chip pansy, fucking moron, that GPU Rilla, fucking useless, bro. I told him I was gonna be 5 minutes late. His name is Johnny. Well, why do you name him Johnny? Because my boss is secretly a DL Dominican man, and he likes to believe that his AI manager is just his DL boyfriend. That's really what it is. So that's why he named it Johnny. So I'm talking to Johnny and I'm like, hey Johnny, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. Sorry to let you know that, but you know, it'll be fine because it's the industry standard to be, you know, 5 minute grace period. You know what I mean? And so I get there 4 minutes late. Johnny still marks me late, and I'm like, hey, that's not industry standard. Like I have the little 5 minute grace period. And bro decides to say some fuck ass shit like, if you want to get here on time, you know, 10 minutes earlier is the recommended. You know, you try to get here 10 minutes earlier. To which my Cuban turns on because I used to work at a Dominican restaurant with a bunch of Cubans who say a bunch of HR worthy shit and do HR worthy shit. I mean, that's what Hispanics do. They don't fucking play politically correct. And so I, you know, casually tell this fucker, si tú quieres que yo llegue 10 minutos antes de mi tiempo, tú tienes que soplarme el rabo con tu carta de gráfica. What does that mean? If you want me to get here 10 minutes earlier, you need to blow my cock with your graphics card. Because get it has a little fan in it. My boss didn't appreciate that because, again, he's got the same complex as Elon Musk. He's insecure, he's a minimalist, he drives a Tesla, and overall, he's a millennial moron. That's what they do, right? They believe they can technology away everything, and that's why old people hate our restaurant because we don't have any real menus. Again, former. I keep saying mine, but it's like former. Former employer, former restaurant, former morons I no longer have to deal with because I have new jobs lined up. Pero, the moron hits me up in the morning when I just woke up. I've done nothing all day. I literally just woke up. It's like, you know what I mean? That Penn Shapiro talking. So I check my text, you know, like always. I see that I have a paragraph sent to me on WhatsApp. Turns out I'm suspended for the way I talked to our new manager. They spent the entire shift making fun of that thing. The entire staff spent the entire shift making fun of that thing. I just got singled out for this one reason because I said it to its AI face. Because I don't respect clankers, okay? We don't respect fucking motherboard monkeys here. We don't support those goddamn chip pansies, those fucking GPU rillas. I don't want those rusty tin bolts in my fucking restaurant. Well, not mine. It's technically that fuck asses. But like at my job site, you know, I wouldn't want to work with a clank. Now, apart from me being an organic supremacist, I couldn't take my boss seriously when he said he was suspending me for a week. I thought it was a joke. So I kept cracking jokes. I said, what's it gonna do? Send a Terminator after me? Like, ugh. And eventually, it just boiled down to me snapping a little bit because obviously it's complete and total nonsense to give a shit about a clanker's opinion, especially when your entire job is, again, the most HR worthy shit ever humanly possible. I'm talking that kitchen dry humps each other. I'm talking my boss is trying to cheat on his wife actively while being there. It's so comedic that I'm the one who gets singled out. Now, if you're wondering why I started the video wearing the hat to the side, it's to represent the cornball loser employer that I formerly had because this is literally the type of shit that I'm sure he did in the 80s, bro. Yo, this loser can't fucking get over the fact that he's like in his 30s and I don't know, he still acts like a fucking child. I don't know, I'm 25, but like, bro acts like he wants to fucking be my age and he's just a cornball. Like, absolutely a corny fucking dork. You wanna know how corny he is, bro? I was the only male server, right? The only one. You wanna know why? Because he only hires women because he thinks that only pretty women can bring business to a business. It's actually such a cornball mentality. Young adults, you know, but like cheeks and hips, like Latinas, you know what I mean? But like maybe the bartenders will be dudes sometimes. But like, you want to know how corny he is? You want to know how really corny he is, bro? He's the type of dude to fire you, say it in one text, and then think he's like Donald Trump or something and go Fired, fired. My boy, you're pushing 40. You're pushing 40. What are you doing? Hop off my nuts, please. Get your wife on there or something. The amount of shots he's given some of my tables for free, all so that he could try to sleep with them, is astronomical. Some of the best tips of my life, I won't lie to you. You know, I got my money's worth. But bro is just trying to shoot his shot at a business that he co-owns with his wife. It's fucking cornball activity. And you want to get mad at me for shitting on an AI? Now I'm gonna shit on you, moron. The amount of times our former bartender would tell me, Abe, I feel uncomfortable serving so-and-so and their friends. And I would be like, what do you... Should I want me to go grab their order or like what do I do? I don't know how to like deal with. But like also like again, I don't know if it's the Miami virus. I don't know if this is what happens to people when they get to Miami, but they think that they can just build some millennial technological havens for people as if we weren't the retirement state, bro. Like instead of updating that menu to be functional, he updates it to be innovative. Are you dumb? Are you dumb as fuck, you moron? You know how many old people live in this fucking state, let alone this fucking city? Oh my god, no, it's actually aggravating. It's aggravating. You know what I mean? Because it's like everything that we could do, it would just be like it could have been done, like a family-owned restaurant, a family-owned business. It was just thrown out the fucking window. Out the fucking window. Did not fucking matter. For no fucking reason at all. Like, we tried to be a lounge, a gaming bar, kinda-ish. They tried to be a fucking There's art nights, there's comedy nights, there's like a million things, but they just don't fucking promote the food or make Dominican shit, to be honest, sometimes. Have you ever met somebody who needs an apology from you, even if it's bullshit? That's him. That's him, bro. It's his ego. It's just inflated so far up to his head that he really sees himself as some kind of innovative genius. But he's just a normal ass dork. This is what happens when Elon Musk doesn't have billions of dollars. It's cornball activity. There is no other way to put it. I'm glad I meet people like this in my life because I aspire to hopefully maybe have something in my life that's worth it. And I hope that when I am in that position of owner, CEO, boss, whatever, if I ever get there, I am not this much of a cornball. I get money can't unlame you, and he is quite literally the definition of money can't unlame you. You will forever be a dork because a dork is what you are at your soul, you moron. But I sincerely hope that I do enough self-reflection in my life to one, not try to cheat on my wife if I ever get one. I'm not making any promises. And two, I forgot my train of thought. I hit the Pen Shapiro a couple times before this video. And two, not be like that at all. What the fuck? You won't run your business, so you made an AI manager and you got mad your fucking employee disrespected a computer, a fucking Terminator, bro, a chimpanzee, a GPU gorilla, a goddamn motherboard monkey, a fucking clanker, bro. That's where we're at. This is dystopia. It's got to be dystopia. And at first I thought maybe I'm in the wrong, but everybody who I've told about it goes, Abe, that's dumb. You didn't insult a human being? No. You didn't insult anybody? You didn't call anybody who is organic names? No. You didn't throw any slurs? No. You didn't do anything? No. I just asked for fairness in the group chat in a very loud way because I thought that was a fair conversation to have after fucking suspending me for a week for a fucking robot, a fucking clanker, bro. Like, if this isn't organic supremacy material, I don't know what I'm making, bro. This is literally propaganda for the next like 50 years, I swear to you. Because there's no way I genuinely lost a job because of AI, bro. An AI man at a place so far removed from political correctness that this is the line that is drawn in the sand. There's an employee who showed up in her pajamas, hungover twice to her shift in her pajamas, hungover twice. Zero repercussions. I got sent home from a meeting because I was 10 minutes late. Fair. Two other people arrived 35 minutes late. No problems. I get a shift taken away. They don't. You know what I mean? It's giving, we were just looking for a reason, and the line in the sand that we chose to draw was AI. Bro, he's gotta be DL for technology or something. I swear to you, why would you name it Johnny, bro? You already objectify women in real life, but you had to make your DL Dominican AI boyfriend Johnny. That shit is crazy to me, dog. I can't take such a cornball seriously. I didn't even fight for my job. I just said whatever, dude. Like, I need you to understand, every single one of my coworkers said thank you to me for what I said in the chat. Every single one of my coworkers thought it was funny what I told the AI. The kitchen manager thought it was fucking funny what I told to the AI. He was trying to give me some good advice. He was trying to be like, hey, you just need to, apologize, be the bigger person, You're basically just shitting on an idea that somebody spent so many months on. And I looked at him and I said, do you know what I told the AI? And he goes, no. And I said, I told it to blow me with its graphics card. But in Spanish, obviously, because it's funnier. And he just died laughing. He couldn't stop laughing. We had to hang up the call. He tried to give me advice and like tell me to be the bigger person and do better. But I genuinely couldn't bring myself, like for as mature as I've gotten, to understand how I was about to lose my job to AI. No, fuck no. I'd rather go work in a factory in Hialeah, which is what I'm gonna go do. And, some other stuff. Y'all see the videos. But yeah, more Twitch streaming, more YouTube. I mean, shit, technically unemployed. More Gundam content, more building Gundam content. It sucks, bro. I really fuck with, like, robots and shit. But a robot just took my shit. Like, man, fuck them, bro. Because it's the fact that, like, it was a robot that I disrespected. It wasn't a human. It could have just been like a one day, oh, like, yeah, we're just taking away a shift. You can't talk like that in the chat. All right, whatever. Sure. But a whole week? Bro, no, it was giving they were just looking for a reason. And everybody who I've told that story to says the same thing. It's like, bro, there's no way AI cost you your job. And then you talking about fairness cost you your job. And it's like, yeah, bro, that's how hypocritical they are. They always try to deflect both employers, and they always try to get you one-on-one so that other people can't interject and you can't have like a real group thesis. And every time that we have a meeting, it's just kind of to tell us that we're awful servers, awful cooks, awful this, awful that. Thank you for the effort, yada, yada, yada. We need to do better, yada, 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 yada. But they themselves, as the owners, never really do shit. They haven't even hired a manager. And when they did hire a manager, it's always some convoluted bullshit, and they never really last. All in all, I wish them the best. And I hope that Johnny, his DL Dominican boyfriend, AI manager bullshit, I hope they end up, I don't know, fucking with a virtual pocket pussy or something. I hope that it can connect to his fucking anal beads and turns them on every day for him. I don't know.